Welcome to Tier 1 Jank. I am Marcus, and tonight we're going to be looking at M20 Goblins. Let's go ahead and get into it here. To start off, we have 4 copies of Fanatical Firebrand. He's a 1-drop haste. You can sack him to deal 1 damage to any target. We also have 4 copies of Goblin Banneret, also a 1-drop, 1/1 with Mentor. You can pay 2 to give it +2/+0 till end of turn. We have 4 copies of Shock, 2 damage to any target. 4 copies of Skirk Prospector. This is going to allow us to sacrifice any goblin to add a red mana. So that'll come in handy a lot of times, even if we only want to sacrifice it when it's being targeted by something that we don't want to resolve, like a Moment of Craving or something like that. We don't want the opponent to gain a life, we'll just sacrifice the goblin. But we also have another thing that we'd really like to pump in some mana to in the way of Banefire. We have 2 copies of, so keep that in mind. We also have 4 copies of Cavalcade of Calamity. It's a 2 mana cost enchantment. It reads, whenever a creature you control with power 1 or less attacks, it deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that the creature is attacking. So whether or not our creatures are being blocked, they're still going to get in for at least that 1 point of damage, because almost all of them are 1 power. Follow that, we have 4 copies of Goblin Instigator. It's a 2-drop. It comes in and makes a token. That's a 1/1. It's a 1/1 itself. 3 copies of Lightning Strike for a little bit of extra burn. 2 copies of Krinko. He reads, whenever Krinko 10-string Kingpin attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to Krinko's power. So when he attacks, you're going to put the +1/+1 on him. You'll get 2 goblins the next turn. If his power is 2, he's going to attack, get that 1, make 3, etc. We have 4 copies of Light Up the Stage. Let me just check something real quick. There we go. 4 copies of Light Up the Stage for a little bit of card advantage. 3 copies of Goblin Ringleader. This is one of the new cards. It's actually a reprint, but new to Standard for now, that I wanted to go ahead and showcase this deck again. I did do a similar version about a year ago. But this guy's a 4-drop, he's a 2/2 haste, and when he enters the battlefield, you're going to reveal the top 4 cards of your library and put all Goblin cards revealed that way into your hand. So another way that we're going to get card advantage. To follow that, we have 2 copies of Siege Gang Commander. He's a 5-drop, 2/2. When he enters, you make 3 tokens, and you can pay 2, sacrifice a goblin, and he'll do 2 damage to any target. So a little bit of extra reach there with the Siege Gang Commander. I mentioned the 2 copies of Banefire, and we have 20 mountains here. I think I actually want some Blast Zone in here. I don't think I thought about that when I was throwing the deck together. So here we go. So we'll put in 2 copies of that and take out 2 mountains. And let's go ahead and give this a try. We'll jump into rank, that sounds fine. Remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think about the deck down in the comments. Alright, I think this is okay to start with. We'll drop a mountain and a Skirk Prospector, and pass it back. I'm gonna do this just because I can. We'll sacrifice this. Now, if this was a Moment of Craving or something like that, they wouldn't be gaining life. It doesn't really matter here. If we had a Shock of our own, we could have cast it, but did not in that case. I really wish we did. Oh, there's one. Okay, we're going to be using that on the Steamkin before it gets any larger. I'm going to have to take our second turn off to play that rather than playing the Instigator I wanted to play, but that's okay. Alright, so yeah, we're going to do that. And we'll get a couple bodies on the board here. this a little smaller for you. There we go. Okay, what's he got up here? Yeah, I think we actually double block this. I don't really want to lose the bodies, but I also don't want to give him spectacle. So we'll go ahead and trade there. He'll shock to give himself the spectacle and then play light up the stage. Alright, got 4 mana to work with. I think we just get down this ringleader. Drew 2 cards off of it. We'll go ahead and attack. Uh-oh, our opponent has an experimental frenzy. They're gonna shock our ringleader. Alright, now we just want to get bodies on the board. See what they can pull off the top here. They're gonna kill our banneret, and that's all they got. Alright. Well, we can play Cavalcade, get some extra damage in, or we can play light up the stage and Krinko. I think I'm more interested in doing that. If we don't pull anything else we want to play. Okay, let's do this. Let's just hope they don't run into a Goblin Chain Whirler. There's a Steamkin. Lava Runner gives it a counter. Alright. So we Lightning Strike the Steamkin, play Calamity, swing out. Opponent blocks 1, takes 7. Oh, we back. Yeah, my internet completely crashed earlier when I tried to stream. I don't know what happened there. You know, it wasn't, at first I thought maybe something was going on with one of the programs, but no, the whole internet went out. I had to restart the router and everything. Oh, they're killing their own experimental frenzy. There's the Chain Whirler I was worried about. Gonna have to rebuild here. Alright, so I think we just want Ringleader here. Try to refill our hand with smaller creatures. There we go. We'll go no attacks. Thanks for joining me, Eric. You guys can check him out over at Sideboard MTG. Chandra gets a Lightning Strike. Kill my Ringleader, yep, get in for some more damage. And a Lava Runner. Alright, so we're taking 7. No? Only attacks with 1. That's interesting. I mean, I guess he wants blockers, but I think he would just want to do as much damage as possible. Alright, 1, 2. What's the chance we get more haste creatures off the top if I use a Firebrand to ping him? I don't like it. I'm not even worried about Chandra right now. This game's gonna be decided before her ultimate goes off. Alright, so hold on. We're gonna have 6 mana next turn. We can hit them for 5. We're gonna do 5, 6, 7. So have to do another 6 on top of that to kill us. Alright. So if we can lightning strike them and then Banefire, we should have it, as long as we don't have to kill something in order to not die. He also has mobilized districts over here, yeah. Okay, so is this gonna kill us? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Puts us at 2. Oh, I don't like that. But, okay, so 6. Let's say we hit them for 4, then. Yeah, if we don't do if we use this lightning strike, there's no way we win next turn. So we just have to hope they don't have burn. But if they didn't, I would have think, okay, he's got Chain Whirler. I was gonna say I would have thought they would have activated their other mobilized district. Alright, that puts us at 1. Nah, we Banefire for 5. Good game. Well, 1-0. I was really tempted to kill something so we didn't take as much damage, but if we had done that, we would have lost. Alright, so I guess they changed the system today and gave us weekly wins again? Weekly prizes, whatever? Okay, so I got 500 for that and then 250 for the next one, it looks like. Oh, I went up a level, so we got a Mastery Orb, I think. I've been going down the white route. I think we got God's Willing here. Planar Cleansing is the next one, and then I wanted to grab Kaikar over here, so I figured this was the easiest way and also get a couple cards that I wanted. So we'll go ahead and take the Planar Cleansing. Why aren't you putting it in there? What's going on? Oh, can you not go here from here? You have to fill up both of these? Well, that's lame. I didn't realize that. I thought you'd be able to just go down one part of the path, but apparently you have to get both sides in order to get to this one. Alright, well, let's jump into another game. That seems a little weird. I would have thought that you could have just went down one fork or one branch in the tree, but apparently you have to take both branches to get back onto the other side. Ooh. I guess we'll try this. This is not really the hand I'd like to see as an opening hand, but we do have a shock for this elf. We'll probably end up playing our Skirk Prospector next turn. There's an Incubation Druid. We did not draw another piece of burn for that. Two full branches to get a 3-color card. Oh, so I have to go all the way down the other side too to get to Kaikar? That is really weird. Wow. I really didn't think it would be like that. I would think at least when you got to the end of the branch, you'd be able to go around the side. That's nuts. No, no, I don't want to attack. No attacks. I haven't heard as many complaints about that, but I bet it's just because not as many people have realized it yet. Alright, so we're definitely going to attack in with Cranko. Let's see if he takes it before we play a land. That's nuts. God, I wonder how many orbs that would take, or how far you have to get on the ladder before you get that many orbs. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that later. Oh, I didn't realize he was gonna get to adapt. That's okay, we got a couple tokens out of it. I think we light up the stage. Okay, well, we got a couple lands off the top. Exactly 30 orbs? Wow. Oh, you get exactly 30 orbs. Okay, so then you just need to figure out how many. 5 with the free side, yeah. Wow, so 1, 2, 3. So you get to go down like one branch with the free side. I wonder how many orbs it takes to get to a multicolored creature. Alright, so we could put 2 on that. 30 completes it? Wow. Alright, I'm gonna attack with just these 2. Just so we can trigger Spectacle. Wow, that is 4 lands we pulled off the top with to light up the stage. That's amazing. 11 to get 3 colored. I wonder how far you have to go up the ladder to get 11 orbs. You jumped ahead a little bit on the ladder, didn't you? Because I think the other day you were already at, what, at like 20? There's no way you could have gotten there just by doing quests. We'll get hit right at first 6 in there. I don't think we're winning this game, there's no way. It's a Siege Gang Commander. That's not going to stop us from taking 6 in the air. The only thing that's going to do that is Blast Zone. Got the plus 10 levels. Oh, did you get 10 levels along with the packs and stuff? I remember hearing that part. Oh, great. X is 10 on Finale. Got one of the quests the night of release. Okay. So what's he get to do if it's 10? He gets to untap 5 lands, and then he has no maximum hand size. That's nice. Yeah, I know, like Dumpy Nation had 3 quests built up before the update, so he got to get a bunch of extra XP right off the bat. Oh, okay, yeah, you got the pack with the extra 10 bonus levels. I got you. I forgot about that. Yeah. I just didn't want to pay the extra gems to do that. I didn't realize at that time either that it was going to be so hard to grind up the ladder. Like, I didn't realize that it was going to be capped daily and all that. I thought you were actually going to get a chance to get to level 100 just by grinding out games with a mastery pass, but it doesn't really look like that's the case now, unless maybe that's changed with this new system. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're just dead here. So let's jump into another game. Yeah, you can see I'm at Diamond Tier 2 right now. Getting back to Diamond was easy, and then even a few tiers up, like I was just winning almost every game, and then I just hit a wall where I kept getting knocked back. Get up some, and get knocked back again. Well, I mean, I think that was the purpose of the update, but whether you have the pass or not, you still have to play every day to get the XP that you need to level up. But it looks like so many people complained about that they changed that somewhat with the weekly prizes now. I'm not sure exactly what they did. I'll have to go over the update notes. Alright, let's get our banneret down. Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, exactly how it's set up now, what you can get per week if you max out your wins, or if, I'm assuming it's still capped somehow. Alright, so we'll do Firebrand. Swing in. Maybe we might say cast down or something here. Fungal infection, no. Opponent's holding priority for something. Moment of craving. Okay, see, now this is where the Skirk Prospector would have been handy. I would have been able to sacrifice this at instant speed and they wouldn't gain the 2 life. But I got a little greedy and put down my banneret first. Alright. Oh, I just skipped through. Oh man, why was I thinking that was their turn? I totally missed my opportunity to play light up the stage there. Punt. There's a punt. Alright, yeah, total punt. I don't know why, I was thinking I was on their turn and I clicked next. Now we'll light up the stage. That totally threw off the whole tempo of the game. I could have been playing this stuff already and then been playing Calamity this turn. As it is now, I'm just, I think I should actually play this light up the stage to see if we can hit some more land. No? Wow. We haven't seen a single land yet. We didn't have the land. Yeah, no land here. Yeah. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to play a Firebrand and play one of these Prospectors. At least if we really have to, we can play something next turn. I mean, there is only 20 lands in the deck. It does have a really low curve, but I think we would have seen at least 1 land by now. Okay, now this time we can stop them from gaining the life. And use the mana to shock them. So much better than when they moment of craving this a minute ago. Okay, we finally see another land. It's Blast Zone. So we're gonna make sure we tap that, because I'm gonna show you why. If I go to try to play this Calamity, look what mana it's gonna tap for me. 2 red, leaving me 1 colorless. It always wants to do that for some reason, even though they said during the update that they changed the mana tap, the auto tap system, to where it was making smarter choices. opponent kills something before this calamity drops. I mean, they could just do it before attackers, but we're waiting on something here. But yeah, always make sure that you look, and you might have to auto tap or manually tap your lands, because it does not always leave you the mana open that you would want. And you can't even like add a counter onto this with it being the only untapped land. And it'll hold priority, so you can add 0. Not sure what our opponent's doing over here. They have no timeout, so if this goes up, I think we'll just get to swing, and then if they run out of time again, they'll concede the match. Looks like their timer's gonna run out. Maybe their internet went out. You have trouble with full control before end step? What do you mean, like playing spells where you need to hold control before end step? Like wilderness reclamation stuff? That was a little bit tricky. You have to like make sure you do it properly. And like getting the raw combo to work correctly with double cast, like you have to hold full control where you wouldn't normally otherwise. Stuff like that. Like arena is programmed tricky sometimes. Yeah. Alright, well our opponent is still just running out the timer. They might have disconnected on us. So I think that makes it 2-1. I think that they would have just forfeited by then. Maybe they actually passed through. Alright, so we just calamity again. I guess I could have tapped Blast Zone for that. Not that it really matters. Cat's hissing at me apparently. Don't hiss at me, Cat. It's not my priority. I didn't name you Rufus. That was Leslie. Alright. Opponent concedes. Probably disconnected. Go ahead and jump into another one here. Remember, let me know what you think about the deck down in the comments. Like the video, hit the subscribe button if you the bell for notifications if you haven't already. And if you really want to help us out, there's a link to our Patreon down in the comments, along with a link to the deck list and to OC Remix where all this music is. I think this is keepable. Go ahead and play the Firebrand. Swing in for 1. Got a Zerta Goblin. Gave it the counter. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Lightning Strike it. Probably gonna play a Spellbreaker next turn with haste that I wanted to Lightning Strike, but it's okay. Or he'll play it, put a counter on it, so we'll have to draw Lava Coil. Oh, District Guide. Gonna grab a land. It's a mountain. I like this revealed cards box. Alright, so we're gonna drop our Calamity. Drop a Firebrand. And we could kill the district guy, but I just want to get in for as much damage as possible right now. So we're going to lose one of these Firebrands, but our opponent just took 3 damage. There's a Phoenix. That's not what we needed. Alright, so this time I think we'll hold back a turn and see what we get off the top next turn. I'd really like a Lightning Strike or a Lava Coil. We could Lightning Strike that Phoenix and then ping the token, that'd be okay. Now we're facing down a larger creature. What is this? Rampaging Rendhorn? Who plays that? Alright. That's not exactly what I wanted to see. We can pump it up at least. And try to take out this Rendhorn. Oh. It's a Tali. Okay. So when a Tali attacks, she's gonna exile a card off both of our decks, and my opponent's gonna get to play them for free. Yep, that's pretty good. Alright, so let's threaten with this Banneret, I guess. See if he takes the bait. Alright, he's just gonna block with the District Guide. I didn't want to do that, but I was hoping he either let it through or blocked with one of these big creatures and we could have killed one. Opponent was not that gullible. And we get a Domri. So I think we're pretty dead. That would make it 2-2 if we lose this one, so we'll do one more after this and break the tie. Alright, let's see what we get off the top here. Our opponent. Calamity and Biogenic Ooze. Nice. Isn't that fun? Alright, so we'll block a Tali. She does not have trample. Just ping our opponent, I guess. Ooze is pretty good. Do you see the last game where we actually needed land? Remember that? Yeah, Cam. He just let it through. Our opponent just chose not to block. So, little punt from the opponent there. Good game. So 3-1. It shouldn't be. It should be 2-2. But we're gonna go ahead and play one more anyway. Math good. Yeah, math is not only for blockers. Contrary to popular belief. And remember, kids, read your cards. I hadn't pumped it the entire time before that, so maybe he forgot. I don't know. Well, he was the blocker, but he chose not to block, so. Should I have lightning struck that elf? Maybe I should have killed that elf. Yeah, I'm still distracted from that last game. It's my mind is like in another place from that. I still can't believe they did that. He good gamed us before that and everything. That was pretty funny. We still might pay for that. I mean, he's one land up. Yeah, he gets a Vivian. What's this one do? Go something counters. Fight something. Get something from the sideboard. Alright, so he's gonna give this thing 2 counters. Seems pretty good. I could have killed that thing in response too. Right? Or no, this thing was tapped. Alright, so let's kill this. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was just thinking. I did have the opportunity to shoot it, didn't I? I should have done that. I mean, this way we still have the body, I guess, for Cavalcade. And Nisa, man. Alright. So she's gonna make a 3/3 out of one of her lands. And then this Vivian's gonna put 2 counters on it. So that's fun. I haven't really seen anybody play this Vivian yet. Yeah, I did need strike open there. I have it now, but it's not going to do as much good. I mean, I could kill it, but I don't think it's really worth it. I think I just want to see if I can outrun him. I'm gonna lose this shock, but I want a blocker plus another body to swing in. Doesn't have trample. Next turn we get to refill our hand with the ringleader. That's what's gonna kill us. Well, now it doesn't matter. I don't think they just gained 7 life. This whole game was one punt after another. I completely screwed up this game from the start. Did we just take the hit here? What's that, 10? He just killed the cavalcade anyway, so we're just... yeah, this game is lost. Our opponent's almost at 20. They killed what we were getting through with. So that one, yeah, that one was my bad from the start. We might have been able to get there before they were able to drop down that block of worm. If I hadn't made those punts in the beginning, I'm not sure. But I guess that makes up for the last game where our opponent let us swing in with that banneret. So we were 3-2, so didn't do too bad with the deck overall. Let me know what you think about the deck down in the comments. Let me know what you think about my punts. And remember, thanks for joining me. And until next time, out for greatness.